Hello, welcome all, welcome Nex, and welcome Sammy. Music did sound like it was from Layton, but it was actually from Ib, a game I played a couple of years ago on the stream. Probably still one of my favorite RPG mecha horror games, even though it really wasn't that scary, but it was very, I don't want to say unique always, I think I used it too much, but it had a vision and it did well. And I would like to pick music from this game, like music I'm playing, from the game I'm playing, but the soundtrack of The Sandman is pretty non-existent. And there's one small problem with tonight's stream, which might be solved really quickly, or which might pose more problems, but it is that I don't remember what I was doing. Hopefully I'll figure it out soon. Like, I gave an orb that was made from Sophie's brain to the horse, and then I brought some light to the blind dwarf, who made me something, and that's where I run out. Which scene did I use? Not that one. No. No. Get an ending split and stop. Yeah, I got a moment that you mentioned that was the deciding factor for the ending. And it was if you give the brain orb, or whatever it is, to the horse. And I made Sophie take it. That I remember. I even remember which save slot I used for a deciding save. But I still don't remember which scene I used for this. What the hell? This shouldn't be the difficult part. No? Like, I don't have its own scene for this. This is the sounded like music from Layton. It's similar, but not the same song. But it definitely is similar. This scene seems kinda promising. Let's just use this one. I'm gonna start the game anyway. Oh, this is what you listen to while you solve a puzzle. I get bad memories from this song about being stuck in a puzzle. It's actually the same melody. I think the best Layton game is 3. I think 3 has the best balance of story and puzzles. And maybe I got used to, like, puzzles being peppered everywhere around 3. And Layton 2 story I've just found a bit lacking. I know nobody asks, but those are my Layton opinions. I haven't played any of the later games. Like, I played none of the 3DS games. I think I got something that should... Oh, Magic Mirror. No, that's a one eye. I got the Wonderful One. That's the one I got. And it's gonna make the Sandman limp. I mean, limp. I mean, what's the word? Yeah, limp. So, I'm entering the battle. Is this actually near the end? Oh, wait, you can see the game! Whoops. There we go. Now you can. Alright, here's still the smoke and the food. I have no idea where he might be. Was this locked before? It's still locked. Maybe Lullaby knows where he is? And I still haven't been able to do anything here. Yeah. There's the big emerald flame. After here. Let's just go to tea room. Maybe that guy's here. No, there's some other people. The Tooth Fairy and the Nixie. Tooth Fairy, Nixie, why are you two here? Hey, Sophie, we were just sitting down to tea. Isn't this Sandman's house? Can you just come inside like that? Can't you come and go as you please? Sandman's house is a place for everyone to gather. It's comfy and such great tea too. Oh, he welcomes everybody. What a nice guy. Tea with Nix is a bore, but Dwarf's not here. Yes, the tea is good enough that I can tolerate an old water wench, eh? Old water wench, huh? Say, what you do this, Grandpa? Same to you. I don't want to drink tea with a coot. I just have no choice with no handsome men around. He. I guess Sophie means he knows one. Hey, finally smile, Sophie. Oh, I guess she's just laughing at their tomfoolery. Much gooder like that, you know. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, so much better than that irritated look you had. I guess Sophie just always looked irritated from being sleep deprived. Thanks. Fairies seem pretty busy with work, but from what I heard, you seem to be having fun. I'm kinda jealous. Next says, speaking of music, what is the best and easier way to start making music for video game? Tried Reaper before but got lost. There's no easy answer to that. I think the best would be trying some audio workstation with a lot of YouTube tutorials. And also, download some packs of sound samples. I find like using a couple of samples an easy way to start working on a song. I maybe used too many samples for Virus Brain soundtrack, but yeah, sometimes I even like get started with a sample and then I immediately remove it and replace it with MIDI. And you can find a lot of like classic sound sample packs by googling. Like even the CD that most of Metroid Prime music is based on, called I think Uncivilized Beats, is found by googling. And you can pretty easily make your own Metroid Prime soundtrack with it. It's so heavily based on that. So in short, my two tips would be getting a well-known audio workstation like FL Studio, for example, or Ableton Live, or GarageBand if you have a Mac, and then getting a sound sample packs. Like the way it goes when you make music, I would say for pretty much everybody, even if you're a pro or not, is that you have an idea in your mind, but what you start working with that idea, but what comes out is something entirely different. I don't think it's possible to keep the idea pure while you make it real from your mind with any creative process. But with music, it's even more clear. Back to the game. You bet it's fun. Rotten tea, sure, but I don't mind it. Oh yes, I do visit the human world at times. But this world's a clear winner for fun. Well, how about staying here? Won't have much fun if you go back, will you? Well, good luck to you, Sophie. We'll be here watching how things go. Hope it goes the way you want it. Well, they enjoy it here. For Sophie, it's been kinda nightmarish mostly. Like suffocating here, for example, while falling asleep. That was a nightmare scenario. Do they have anything else to say? They care, little squirt. Sandman's stubborn, coot, but he's no villain. That's been repeated a lot here. Go on, Sophie. Hope there's no misunderstandings, eh? Oh, yeah, reversed controls. I still have no idea where to go. Do they know anything? No, won't even speak to me. Here I was hiding last time and there was a boogeyman in the closet. Fucking map? Did I have a map? No. Here was the beautiful mirror puzzle. Okay, and the orbs. Could I ever read this? No. Here's the brain suction machine. The emerald flame might be the right theme, because that might help lighting the candles, I mean. The map room? Oh, yeah, there is a map room, you were right. Oh, but hey, there's something here. Oh, it's a lever. So nothing here. Let's try the map room. Maybe you're right. Maybe you check the guide, but... Wait, I was just in the map room. Why did I think this is the map room? What is going on in my brain? One thing I also have unfinished is this thing where I need to do something with the candles. That's the crying slime. I guess I could try going back to the map room. But let's see if there's anything going on with the cauldron that I tried to cook something with. I think I was trying to make the sleeping powder that the big S uses to put people to sleep. Well, I still don't have a way to light it up. Yeah, maybe there's something in the map room. Let's try it out. Yeah, I don't think checking that is a bad idea. And there might have been a better warp to get to it, but I can't find it right now. Here it is. Use your ladder! Oh, it is this! Let's save first. So, just a random spot that you stumble upon. And it's a new place. Cleaning underground too, since I'm bored. I clean more than usual when I have to do something I hate. Like writing a research article. There's something shiny on the ground. Key to somewhere. Alright, there's many doors I can open, so... This has to work somewhere, like it says. Any text on the key? The major door I can think of that I couldn't open is this one. And it's not for that one. What other locked doors are there? I actually can't think of one right now. Maybe the tea room? Yeah, there must be one here. Not even this one. But I will try every door, but... this is just like an end of a level in the Crooked Man, where the progression is just, like, try every door. What I hope to see when the series progresses is that the design gets a little bit tighter with that sort of stuff. That you don't have to just guess what is the next objective sometimes. Like, this game doesn't do it always, not all the time at all. But there's just a couple of spots where the design is a bit time-wasting. Seriously, really needs a Unreal 5 remake? I can imagine the beautiful lighting effects. You know what, I think many Unreal Engine 5 games look the best in kind of dark interiors. So maybe it like generally wouldn't be that bad. It's usually the outdoor areas that look like corners were cut. And they also run a silky smooth 14 FPS. It's gonna be fun when I get my new GPU. And I run like Unreal Engine 5 game and it's still gonna run at 20 FPS. It's gonna feel like so much worth for your money. Peace filter back? I'm not sure if anybody misses peace filter. Or excessive bloom. Like, every era has its own fashionable styles. I think what makes... Oh, do I see something here? There's like a... No, I'm gonna skip the 12-minute rant. I had enough of that for live yesterday. Help, help! What happened? The statue fell, I can't move, heavy, heavy. And Sophie doesn't care. Well, in Twilight Princess... Okay. But yeah, I think what makes some Unreal Engine 5 games so lame is that it's clear that they just got a mismatch of assets from asset packs and some made for the game, and then they try to make them all fit together with like pre-made lighting solutions, and it looks like Nintendo should hire that man in actually like €70 games, and that is the part that sucks. Wait, that worked? Just hold on a sec. I'll leave the statue with the stick. You'll be out soon, got it? Okay, hurry. Rah! Yeah, I can see like stick being helpful, but not that helpful. $70 games have AI art, now Call of Duty. But that is the point, like, that's how the companies try to cut down costs. Like, the AI image generation is not made for indie developers. It's made for the big teams that can then downsize their teams. I'm out. Thank you, Sophie, thank you. Are you hurt? I'm fine, I owe you, Sophie. Life saves Sophie. And increase the price, yeah. I'll give you this good thing as thanks for helping me. What the? These are pretty big for glasses. Read, you can read. Oh, I learned to read. That's amazing. Wear those and you can read anything. They are Sandmans, but Lifesaver Sophie can have them. Translation lenses. Oh, I want these. Those are gonna make my life much easier. They would also make me even more jobless than I see myself in the future. Why did I do that? Interesting decision. I could have just used the mirror. So let's do that again for no good reason. Did I save? Well, I have a save close here, and I can even turn down the flames. Translation lenses, but everything comes up as a PS1 RPG. Okay, that would be a fun downside to it. Oh, you have to learn about the plight of the dust before you can use a stick. I'm not sure if I even played the worst of PS1 RPGs when it comes to translation. I have the impression that Legend of Legaia has a really bad one. Oh, and then there's the Zelda clone called... it starts with A, I don't remember the name. Where elves are made to speak like in a server slang. That they call everybody a dude. But I just thought that when like with a Japanese sentence ends with like zar, ze, like ending that in dude in English is a pretty good translation of it. But where do I need the glasses? I think one note I couldn't read before is here. And lenses. Okay, wear glasses. Oh, they are pretty big. She has a very different character design now. Human souls are phenomenally beautiful. There's value in extracting and examining them as jewels of their souls. Oh, Sophie lost her soul? Of course, once research is concluded, I intend to return them to their owners. What a nice guy. But does that unicorn think I'll give any to him? I know he has his own crude intentions for wanting to see human hearts, and if any were broken, there's no fixing them. He's even trying to break in. Despicable. I'll have to set up traps around the house. You won't take those precious souls. Okay, so Unicorn is the actual bad guy. And Sophie since the start has worked with the Unicorn. So it might be one reason why Sandman is attacking her. That's a lot more twisty story than the one in Crooked Man. But that didn't seem to give me any sort of progress. I'm trying to think where I've seen any pink papers, but nothing comes to mind. Maybe these have some insight? Nope, won't even talk to me. There has to be something near the start. Maybe? Yeah, there's one right here. Things were better then. The world was flat, so day was day everywhere, and everywhere night was night. Night came to all humans at the same time. What the hell is he talking about? But now what? The world is round, so where it's day, on the other side comes night. Nights when everyone slept ceased to be. Oh, that's why he's sleep deprived. And this, I guess, implying that when people invented the idea of a round Earth, that's what it became. And he's trying to make a model of it. I think one thing this game is pretty successful with is building a weird world of its own. How lovely it is to see children sleeping soundly. I would never want to lose their pure, trusting hearts. Let this room be dedicated to those children. Their portraits shall be accompanied by blessings. May their lives be brilliant ones. May they be joyful in the light of day and sleep peaceful in the dark of night. So the rest of the series is more grounded. Okay, so I think the Sandman is then the outlier. And it goes back to more, you know, normal horror in the next ones. It's interesting that this is already, like, so far out compared to the first game. And this is just the second in the series. Although maybe it's not that uncommon for the first sequel to be the weirdest one. Well, I still haven't made any progress. I just seen some optional text, I think. Was there any papers here? I don't think so. Maybe I now go see the Unicorn, now that I know what it really wants. You can really see that save is different from the others. Dwarf's mega ugly, but he's got a good heart. Nothing like big-headed Sandman. Okay, rude as always. This is Unicorn, huh? Really don't get along, do they? Okay, that's all I can get. I've looked through almost all the house now. And I think the whole house is pretty much only as big as the hospital in the Crooked Man. So at least it isn't any bigger. Blueprints, can't read them. I have no idea what to do. I'm just gonna check every single room once again. No commentary on that one. What if I go back down? Big decision. Wait, don't block the way! It blocked the way. But even in the oldest of RPGs, you can usually push NPCs away. Can I check the map itself? I don't think so. I think you can only, like, comment on the holes, and that's it. Yes, Professor Layton, the puzzling machine. The football game, Inazuma 11, finally came out from the same company as Layton. I think it was like a development hell for a decade or something. Well, it's not the first in the series, but like it really took a long time to get come out. I've seen the clips of it, and yeah, Japanese football is pretty interesting. Yeah, 10 years. I wonder why it was so difficult. Like, I think Level 5's games are... They really have a style of their own. It's a shame that they don't make games more often nowadays. And how they got stuck in Yokai Watch for a long time. Which I didn't find interesting at all. What kind of ball physics? Why do you need physics when you can, like, summon a god to help the ball turn into a antimatter... I don't know, black hole. And then the goalkeeper summons another god to stop it. Yep, I'm stuck again. I think I've been to every room with the glasses now, but maybe I haven't. That's Toileda. I think Toileda is from Yokai Watch, and not from Inazuma 11. But yeah, Toileda's a legend. By the way, I think even Inazuma has the thing I talked about recently, where you can choose like a more faithful translation or more like localized text. It might only go for names. Like, for some reason, maybe because it's for kids mainly, Inazuma 11 characters have all localized names, like even if they're Japanese. But in the newest game you can choose what name style you want to use. That is interesting info, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't see the Sandman anywhere. Oh, could I read this? Oh, now I can read these. Can you name it around yourself? I don't know. That would be a good option. Okay. The spirit of the art are all charmed by your art. Go and make countless brilliant pieces with your genius. Some your Picasso or go. May a dream come true. I don't think it's very... It's not very nice to hope that somebody's gonna turn out like one go. Because I don't think that guy was happy at all. He probably hated his life. And he only became famous after death. Irene Benedetti. Your smile is like the sea sparkling in the sun, and your voice is like the seagull singing on it. You shall give beauty and love like Aphrodite. Okay, I don't think these are gonna have too much meaning. Great snoring. Well, somebody has to be talented in that. Any good names? You're a funny guy. Okay, I saw this reaction already. Your mother was cheerful and bright as a sun goddess, and you'll surely be a wonderful woman yourself. Giving and receiving love, may you spread your wings. Okay, that's very vague. It's Gork Dickhot. Now that's the good name I'm looking for. Yejun Huambo. I think that's some kind of Chinese. When you speak, everyone follows. Excellent leader. Hopefully not the great leader. Ange Kumar. Your heart is vast. Yeah, these are not gonna help me. Wasn't even any picture of Toilera. I feel helpless and lost. Maybe I'm gonna go back to that dwarf. Maybe he has something to say. Maybe he can see by using my glasses. Alright, now you should go. I gotta talk with Sandman later myself. Okay then. Maybe Sandman is somewhere around here? Because he didn't seem to be in the house. If anybody knows what to do around here, I would welcome it. This doesn't feel very fruitful. There probably is like one paper somewhere that I need to read. Maybe like one of the plants has the same color and I need to read the plant. Now I'm getting very desperate with these theories. What was the way back? Okay, all the way here, nothing. You can also remove the glasses, but I don't really see the point. Guess I'm walking back. Yeah, I got the somewhere key that I do have. I think oh, I didn't use it or anything. I just found the dust ghost, and that gave me the glasses. I actually kind of forgot about the key. So that's probably the next step. Is finding a locked door, well, somewhere. It's not the big main door. Maybe there's a door somewhere I haven't seen. Or don't remember. Back into the funnel and here. So these rooms are all... do you have all the sleeping sand ingredients? I think I have the ingredients, but I can't cut the lizard. And I can't get a red flame under the pot. I'm pretty sure those are steps I'm still missing. Small key that breaks after use. Team Cherry. Team Cherry is far from the first one who does that. Like, even Zelda 1 has small keys that break after one use. Collect glass from the wall you broke. Okay, the legendary wall comes back. Alright, thank you. I guess that's the step then. Did the last? Yeah, I think there might be some Steam game that came out today that might have it. I'm pretty sure I tried to pick this up before. And they were sparkling, so I surely pushed the interaction key on them. Oh, anyway, thank you. That's one step I can now do. I still don't know about the flame, but maybe it comes after this. Can I cut the tail with this glass shot? You have my permission. Maybe I just put the ingredients in now. No. Well, I'm still missing the flame. Maybe now it works. Do you have a candle? No, I don't have a candle. So that's one item I'm missing. Okay, now I at least know I need to look for a candle. There's so many candles that they shouldn't be rare to find. One room that has candles is the one right around the corner here. Use the leather gloves and red candle to carry it. Do I have leather gloves? I don't have the leather gloves. There are a lot of steps I'm missing. Okay, so where do I find the leather gloves? In the medicine making room. So here. At least I think this is the medicine making room. Find them in the previous game and then you stop and swap and get them here. Stop and swap, maybe was it called. Yeah, exactly that. Sand making room, okay. So I didn't check everything there then. I was too focused on the lizard. Yeah, there are many crafting rooms here. Sandman is a really enterprising fellow. I think I've checked everything here. Yeah, there are no gloves here. That's every square. And I do... Well, I can use that fruit here. Never mind. And I don't have the gloves already. Is there another sand making room? But it doesn't look like they are here. Well, they don't have it. There's almost nothing here. Yeah, I guess even the guide doesn't help now. The worst possible situation is that I'm soft locked, but I'm not gonna go to that conclusion yet. Let's try here. Well, not here. Well, there's a lot of stuff here. A whole lot of nothing. All this storage space, and it's used for nothing. Just to store one boogeyman and have all the grain on the ground. Yeah, no gloves. Would be evil to hide something here because there's no visual cues that there's anything hidden here. There's one NES game I really like called Princess Tomato in Salad Kingdom. And it is pretty much as absurd as it sounds. But the game has every now and then so-called dungeons, which are pseudo 3D mazes, where you gotta find just the right tiles without much hints. I think they're the reason why I haven't replayed the game. But it's gonna be on Retro Suffering one day. This weekend is gonna be something else. This weekend I'm gonna face a fear that I mentioned many times. Not really a fear, more like a dislike. I'm gonna play a game from a genre. I've said that I'm never gonna stream. I think I said that. And it's gonna be one of the first games made in that genre ever. So it's extra unpolished and unfair. Okay, one room that could house gloves. So the Princess gave a classic. I don't know how well known it is. I have no idea at all. But it was officially translated in English. So it's not that obscure. Let's see if I can find a guide that is for my version of the game. Because I am now running out of patience. Well, there's one guide on Wix.com. I don't even know what Wix.com is. Oh, this is a really short guide. Not Wigs, but Wix. Next, hide gloves on the stove. Take hide gloves on the stove. Where is the stove? I can't think of any room that the one that I thought I explored fully. There's nothing here I would call a stove. It's just a large pot. And... Wait, is there some kind of machine in the flower room? Is that a stove? It's not a stove. No, nothing here. Is this one? No, it's just some kind of machine. Okay, when even guides don't help, you know it's bad. It's a different trope from guides dang it moment. I mean, what was that trope name anyway? Anyway, I'm gonna check a different guide. Check a full walkthrough from YouTube. That shouldn't hide anything. And this is the version with the brown horse, not the white horse. Carry the flame with these gloves. Where did you find the gloves? Oh, that's a room I haven't even seen. Where is this room? It really is a different sand-making room that I have never found. So that is where you get with the somewhere key. Okay, go down. Oh, that's not it. Oh no. This is kind of what I feared, and then I forgot. This might have happened in Crooked Man 2. I don't remember. But what I'm missing... Well, I tried to go here. I saw this message, and then I said, oh, the key doesn't work here. Well, this key, unlike any other key so far, you have to use from the menu. And then it works. And this is the room. That's it. I just needed to use the key from the menu. It should have given me the hint that the key was usable instead of grayed out. But still, I don't see a point in making that inconsistent. Okay, but now I can progress. Don't want a knife, but here's the gloves. Okay, grind that fruit. I mean fruit. Nice. But I still need to light up the machine. I mean the pot. Not much else to do here. Candle's too hot to carry. The Sandman's memo said boil with red flame. But how can I get this flame over there? It's also weird that there's a red flame here. But there's also a red flame much closer. Oh, you actually light up this pot. That makes sense. Okay, so use this red flame. The other red flame didn't mean anything at all. So why was it even there? Was there anything else I need to do before this? Maybe light the green candles? Or maybe I'll just do this before that. Because now I really am close to the end. I saw the time in the guide, I'm sorry to say. Don't need to light the green candles yet. Okay, okay. Then I can just do this. Oh, this is how you use the pot. Makes sense. Sandman is Short King too. Was there an order to this? I think there might have been. Okay, that's a different hint. That's good to know too. Not that. Grind up a Snora fluid. Boil the Snora fruit powder. And Crycell fluid. When broth turns blue, put in catalyst at tail. Turns yellow, pour in the sand making machine. Okay. I'm gonna save one more time. So these go in. But then we wait. The graphics are a little less nice than usual. Looks very Flash game-like in a way. This must be the sand making machine. I just put what I've got in here. How do I get what I got? Gloves, maybe? No. How do I get this into the machine? There's no ladle or anything. What about this? Maybe I can use this use this to transfer the broth into the sand making machine. And bowl. Looks like when you play like the 6th iteration of a game on Steam that's been polished up over years by a dev by one guy, and then you get curious and look up the first game on Steam and it has graphics like that. I know what you mean. There are some game projects that are remade again and again, and the first one looks like that picture. With low resolution assets made in MS Paint. Is it sleeping sand? And now I have my own sack. Now I can really fight the guy. Okay. Then I think only the Emerald Flame remains. I don't think I have any other goals left. But I think you need to go through the fire room. Gloves? Maybe I can carry the flame over there with these gloves. Why is the flame so big? And is this a Zelda Ocarina of Time reference? With the blue flame? I knew that was gonna happen. Reference to the Sandman from the Strange Man series. What about the Sandman comic? Like, when you search The Sandman on Google, you'll get the comic every time instead of this game. I think there's even like a Netflix series about it nowadays. Okay, gloves. Can I save now? Oh, yes, I can. Can I even do this? Yeah, I don't need to suffer with the flames. Okay, and put out the flames was the hint. Well, I guess I don't need to do it right now. Oh, is this his bedroom? He's looking at the wall with a huge telescope. Incomplete landscape painting and paints. One of the paint colors is missing. Alright. Looks like a diary. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy I can't stand it. How many centuries have I gone without sleep? Before, when the world was flat, when night fell all at one time, I could just work at night and sleep during the day. I was so pleased with my job then. But now the world is round and night is everywhere. Wherever it's day, it's always night on the opposite side. For a world where night is always falling, I cannot sleep. For if I sleep, then the humans will be sleepless. I feel blessed when I can watch humans in peaceful sleep, but I can no longer properly enjoy it. If only I could have even a wink of such happy sleep myself. I've had enough. I've become so tired. I'm so sleepy I can't help it. I created a machine to stop time. I'll stop time in the human world and then put them all to sleep. Forever, yes, but only for a little while. Only for a little while. There's some dissonance here in that statement. I completed the eternal sleeping sand. I stopped time and sprinkled it on the human world. Most humans fell asleep, but it seems not all. Those with unease, anger, sorrow. How sad to be unable to sleep. I will create a lullaby for their sake, for the eternal sleep they deserve. I'll clear up their grief. Humans have the right to be happy as they sleep. This is kind of like a typical JRPG villain, but instead of killing the humanity so they don't have to suffer anymore, he's just putting them to sleep. And I say typical villain, but that's Seymour in Final Fantasy X, and I don't know really anybody else. That meddling, idiotic unicorn has brought a visitor to this world. Sophie Grantle, the girl with a smile like a goddess of the sun. She too is one of the sleepless humans. Even my creation lullaby was ineffective. I must send her to sweet dreamland soon. That is my mission. Sandman. Speaking of. Merit here, huh, Sophie? Lullaby. So the Sandman was troubled and sleepless too. That's right, he's so serious. Doesn't know how to take a break. That's what led us to this current situation. This is so selfish. There are so many people suffering and sleepless. Why do this just because he can't be put up with it? He can't put up with it. Well, when you do it for hundreds of years, I don't think you can really, like, it's fair to be selfish at that point. When I endured so much too, to the point of sleeplessness, that stupid Sandman. You know, like around 5 years compared to centuries. You should tell it to him, not me. I'm going to stop him for sure. There's no way I'm letting everyone to be put to sleep forever because of Sandman's selfishness. Do as you wish. Where is he? I saw him walking down the long corridor earlier. Take a look. Never really gathered that Sophie's supposed to be otherwise beautiful or whatever. I think Sandman just like, he categorized people by their good sides. So, like he praised somebody for having like a loud snore. So maybe his praise is a little bit superlative and You know, Sophie has like 10 pixels. She doesn't even have a mouth. How can she have a smile? Look inside and... Oh, there's a city. It's the town. So you can't see my world from here. Has Sandman been watching us humans all along? I think that's been implied by many things already. Oh, they have been put out. Okay. Yep, this door is open now. I can read this without the glasses. It's just plain English. To my dear Miss Grundle, I presume you are well? While we have passed each other many times, unfortunately, it would appear we have been unable to understand each other. I have prepared a special sleeping sand for you. Surely with this sand, even you will be able to slumber. I shall be waiting you at the top of the castle. I hope you will not run away. The stairs are very old and full of holes, so please take care not to hurt yourself, my dear. Sandman. Still means to put me to sleep, huh? Fine, I'm going to stop you. Any weapons? Do I have any weapons? Well, I have the sleeping sand. And well, there are the holes. They are pretty obvious. Sandman. It was hard not being able to sleep, right? I understand. I've been suffering the same way. Well, you didn't understand just a minute ago. Sleeping sand on him? Yeah, that seems to be the solution. Pretty obviously. Really, I'd want to be put to sleep too. When you put somebody to sleep, isn't it like, you know, euthanizing a dog? I think that's where I use put to sleep usually. I wondered how good it would be to forget all the bad things and sleep. Oh, the limb rod. But I don't want to sleep forever. That's just too selfish. I can't let you do this anymore. I still can't sleep, Sandman. Not until I stop you for good. She's a witch now, kinda. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that's the range? I love the sound of rock music. Okay. Wait, time? Oh, that works too. Sandman. Sophie. Lullaby. No, they don't mention that guy's name. When my life went from beach to a witch, my encounter with the Sandman. Is that like Sophie's memoir? Anyway, you killed Sandman? Yeah, that's a good title. It was the only way. I mean... Fairies die all the time. Every time a kid says fairies don't exist, another fairy dies. It's straight from Peter Pan, isn't it? I have to go back. Lullaby, take me back to my world. Goodbye, Sophie. There's fairy genocide going on in chat. Why are you doing that? Am I back? Hey, wake up. Wake up, listen to me. Yeah, I guess this is the end. It doesn't look like the good end, though. Wake up, wake up. Why won't anyone wake up? Come on already. But I was brought here by Lullaby, so this could be just another dream. Maybe Sophie's punishment for killing the Sandman? David, wake up, please, wake up. Nobody's waking up. I'm the only one. I don't want this. No one wakes up. The night never ends. Oh, Earth is flat again. So it got revealed at the end that Sophie is a flat earther, and because she's the only one alive, Earth became flat once again. Can't sleep. I'm the only one in the world awake. Well, there might be other emo people that are sad and depressed in the world still. Now, I remember the fear of the night I felt when I was little. But yeah, this is actually a pretty crushing ending. The fear that makes me paranoid, makes me think there's something under my bed or in my closet. Oh, that guy's here. I shut my eyes and try to sleep, but I can't. I feel something move in the darkness. So I have to keep one eye open. Is someone there? Well, that's a proper horror story ending. Like, just being alone in the world is bad enough. But then she feels the stalking from probably the boogeyman. So there's ending 2. Let me take a small quick check here. Alright. And we got the next ending really quickly. Yeah, it seems you need the unicorn to keep the jewel. I don't understand the implication of that, but maybe we'll learn. There we go. And then with the timer, sleeping sand. Cute, simple animation. So, what does this change? You put Sam to sleep? I couldn't kill him. He put up with so much for humans. He just wanted to sleep. But now what, Sophie? Who knows how long he'll sleep? He's been awake for centuries. Will you go back to your world, Sophie? No, nothing would change if I went back. I'd just be agonizing every night again. I don't want to go back there. That and Anne and Regan, I hate them. I never want to see them again. He will wake up with funny hands. I hate when that happens. So then what do you want? I'll stay here. I'll be with you forever. I'm not David, you know. Yeah, I was about to say that. Sophie's gonna David like a simulacra of his crush. I mean, her crush. I don't care, because even if I did go back, David... You won't be able to remain human if you live here. Are you okay with that too? I don't even want to be human. Poor thing. Poor thing. You hate humans now, huh? I'm sure Sandman would be sad to hear it. Don't cry now, Sophie. I'll let you live here. You'll die soon, but might be better than putting up with the things. Yeah, what, like, all the fairies are in charge of something. What is Sophie in charge of? Dying soon. You'll stay with me, right? I guess, like, the implication is that Sophie's gonna die, and there might be, like, a fairy being born from her? I don't know. Fairy of maps? I don't think she's gonna be too good with that. Maybe fairy of breaking walls with a stick. I can't go away. I will if you fall asleep, but you can't do that. Fear of flat earth. I think that could be helpful to Sandman. It's sad it has to be sad it has to end this way, but if you wish it, I have to grant it. Goodbye, Sophie. Oh, did she take over Nyx's job? Yeah! Yeah, wait up, you tricksy horse! Sheesh, pipe down. I was just getting into my song. What are you up to now? That horse filled my bed with terabit droppings. It reeks to high heaven. God, that prankster. Yikes, stinky. Stay away. I don't want to smell that smell on me. Alright. Toothy, stop chasing. Yeah, I was trying to get a little bit of the stinky cadence into it, but not too much. The look on his face, I think I'll just call him Poop Fairy now. Yeah, the unicorn really sucks, actually. Oh, hey, it's Lullaby. What you doing out here? Oh, it's, yeah, oh, no, Lullaby doesn't have a form. I thought Sophie had to took the place of Lullaby, but no. He's just in his usual, like, formless form. Hey, unicorn, up to your old pranks? Well, you know, how else should I spend my time? Well, the humans are asleep, so no real work. Oh, there's day to sleep still. Alright, time to prank Sandman. He seems pretty bored lately too. Bet he's not ready. Think you should give up on that? It's not easy to get inside. Say what? I'm going all the way into that weirdo's house today. See you, Lullaby. Well, looks like they're having fun. Fairies always seem to find enjoyment. Don't you think so too? Sophie? Oh, Sophie became one of the flames that live for one night and then die in the morning or something like that. Sleep until GTA releases. Yeah, maybe that's what is Sandman's ultimate goal. Is it ever gonna release though? I recently watched a VOD of Vinny Vine's stream that I watch every now and then. And he streamed some info. That's a weird stream concept, but anyway. It was pretty good. Info about games that were on the concept stage but were cancelled. And one of them was a game called Kid Kirby, where you use the SNS mouse to guide, well, Kid Kirby around, like Mario and Wario. And that game got cancelled because Nintendo got tired with, what was the company's name back then? TDA Design? Something like that. Like the company who made Lemmings. And like they just couldn't get the game done in time. And then like SNS mouse went out of use pretty much. And that company became Rockstar. And they still took their sweet time making their games. Okay, but now it's time to try to get a good ending. Yeah, Conker's Other Bad Day was also mentioned in the stream, but I knew about it already. And then there was also so-called Metroid Prime 1.5, which was supposed to be like a quicker Metroid Prime game between 1 and 2, and it had a multiplayer focus. Like there would be bounties that were, some of them were single player, and some of them were multiplayer. And then there was an idea about some like AI with multiple personalities that gave you like extra challenges and, you know, some mutation challenges. Yeah, and one concept in that game is Humantoid, which looks a lot like Psylux in Metroid Prime 4, who commands Metroids. And what else? Yeah, it will be one of the elusive games where Samus actually hunts bounties. I mean, bounties? Yeah, bounties. But yeah, I can see why it was cancelled, because Metroid Tactics? No, I didn't talk about that one. But I think it's pretty common to think that we are just gonna make like a quick in-between game. And then that scope just grows and grows, and it's not quick or in between anymore. So the only thing left of that game was Metroid Prime 2 multiplayer, where you can see that it uses different code from actual Metroid Prime 2, but it's a remnant from that game, I think. And a different part of Retro Studios was making 2 at the same time. So it didn't really like slow down 2's production at all. Okay, Pink Jewel. Buying the chocolate bar. Yeah, the coconut one. Those are pretty okay. Find it was going to be a quick in-between. Game of Prime 2 came out like a year later anyway. Yeah, they were really ambitious. I think they said that they thought that they were going to be able to make that game like in half a year. And use like modular designs and build levels procedurally. And make it really quickly that way. Everybody's trying to make the next Halo at that point. And Halo 2 and Metroid Prime 2 ended up coming out the same day anyway. But I don't think they competed for the same audience at the end. There's Limpstone. Yeah, what does it change why the Unicorn... Why does it change things the Unicorn can keep the jewel? Just keep it. Really? I'm not giving it back later. You're sure? Yeah, better that the one who wants it has it. I'm not really interested in jewels and stuff like that. Hooray! Thanks, Sophie. Alright, and then we do the other things. So yeah, now I understand why the Wisps had their own minigame. It's more like a storytelling device where you get to learn that the Wisps are really short-lived. And then in one of the endings, Sophie turns into one. That's good writing. Like, even these might be like lost human souls who got in the fairy world and... Well, now they're gonna use a slice source. There's just one here trying to hide in the bushes. This I doubt is gonna have any new dialogue. But yeah, despite some of the wonky puzzles I couldn't stop complaining about, so I don't have to mention them again. I think overall this was really good. And I'm saying that even before seeing the good ending. It's such an interesting idea to set this in the fairy world and also have like the dreams come true in the human world. This is really inspired and does most of it well. And yeah, it's really something different to have like a sleep-deprived fairy with the control of human sleep come as your villain after like a pretty normal killer ghost. But even in the first game, despite it being so much more of a like a traditional horror story, it also did the good world building with the fact like how you can become the same with the ghost creature if you like have the same state of mind. But yeah, this definitely builds much more of its own world than even that. Like the idea of the Sandman's work becoming almost impossible when people invent around Earth, it's such a good idea that I wonder if it's done ever before. Like, it's actually the sort of nonsense that this goes well with the fairies. Like, fairies have a lot of writing potential, but they are not used very often in fantasy or horror stories. And they do definitely fit horror stories too. just boiling over. What? Oh yeah, because he noticed that the jewel was gone. Okay, so I need to rebuild my destiny. First step would be getting the glass shard, I think. The reading glasses, they might be completely optional. I don't think they were needed for any puzzle. Oh wait, they might be needed for the... Yeah, they are needed for the diary. And that you do need to read. So I'm gonna get them too. And you can do it now. Stick might be the item you use the most times. Okay, and then I'm missing some of the ingredients. Like the lizard. So yeah, this was never the potion making room. The cauldron being here made me think that this is the room, but it never was actually. Then one place I need to visit is the basement to have the key to get to the lab. I think this might be the fastest way. Yeah. Okay, and I think we're almost done. I'm gonna check I have all the ingredients. Yeah, I do. Wrong item. Well, now it's quick that I know what to do. I think we can even skip this one. But yeah, I think video games really should be consistent with the key logic. In Metal Gear Solid for PS1, you need to use the right key card every time you want to open a door. But in Twin Snakes, it always works automatically. But it is still consistent, like, within the version. Did I mill the Snora fruit already? No. Okay, I'm gonna save here just in case something goes wrong. Didn't take a long time. Instant explosion. So, where's the gloves? Did I get the gloves already? Wait, weren't the gloves somewhere here? Leather gloves, I have them already. Okay. Now it should go better. Okay, I'm getting ready. Here it comes. I think that's a fun puzzle, despite the interesting graphics. And even this has a bad version. You know, this like let the unicorn keep the jewel path. If I kill the Sandman. So I am gonna kill him first to see the last bad ending. Ding. Alright, then just the last step. I can't fail now. No need to save. Alright, diary. Oh, wait, glasses. This is where you need the glasses. Zero interest towards Sandman's inner world. Oh, this is different. So giving the jewel to Unicorn made Lullaby lose his form. And yeah, I think that's what turns around Sophie from wanting to stay here. That makes sense. Even though I don't know why he did lose his form. Made it here, huh, Sophie? Is that you, Lullaby? What happened to... No need to be in that form anymore. Of course, I'm just a Lullaby, so I don't have any form. It seems like something happened with you, Sophie. You were glaring at me before, but now you have a much kinder look. Well, because you look like David. Do you not hate me now? No, I don't. What about David? How should I know? Lullaby, so the Sandman was troubled and sleepless too. That's right. Oh, this is the same dialogue now. Now it's different. Like, not an angry Sophie. It just seeing David was enough to turn his opinion completely. I mean, her opinion. But now she's feeling bad. I feel so bad for him. How hard must that be? Sleepless for centuries because of humans. Fairies are hard workers, so the Sandman could never sleep. He had to stay up and keep working. Lullaby, what do you think I should do? That's up to you, Sophie. No, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't want to sleep forever, but if I stop him, Sandman can't sleep. He'll still be suffering. Listen, Sophie, didn't your mother always tell you? Do what you want to do? I know what you want deep down in your heart, but you have to realize it for yourself. What do you want? I have to stop the Sandman, but... Sandman was in the long corridor earlier. Go meet him. Think it over, Sophie. Think about what you want. I think this is proof that David is not good for Sophie. Like, when you don't see his picture, not even like the whole human, just the image of him, Sophie instantly starts making better decisions and is more empathetic. Sympathetic, I think is a better word for it. But yeah, we can still get one more bad ending. She doesn't only like him because he's nice to her and probably because of daddy issues. I think that's pretty much what's being implied here. Like she kind of has a crush towards him, but he also wants like an adult in her life because she's genuinely alone. Like fried food not good. Yeah, kinda. Is this the same as before? It is the same. And there is one detail that I still want to check if it changes or not. Oh, that can happen too. That's a big thud. And the humorous whistle noise. Imagine if that noise was in Crooked Man. I think that alone tells how different this game is. But just like in that game, this ends in a rooftop battle. Maybe all the games end like this. Oh, wait, Sophie might say something different. Really, I'd want to be put to sleep too. I wondered how good it would be to forget all the bad things and sleep. But I don't want to sleep forever. I want to wake up, even if it might be a bad day. I'm sorry I can't understand, Sandman, but this is the only thing I can do. Okay, I'm gonna try to get put to sleep. Let's see what happens with this. Is there a special ending? Or just game over? Takes a while. Okay, it's game over with extra sound effects. Streamer is really bad. Streamer lost the keyboard. And go for the kill. Yeah, the music. God damn, it's a interesting choice. But it fits the game's silly focus. And the last, like, guitar growl is excellent. Sophie. You killed Sandman. I killed him. I killed the Sandman. I killed a fairy. Why? Why did this happen? What should I have done? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Sandman. No, that's not it. I'm not sorry. It's Sandman's fault. Because he put humans to sleep forever. Because he was so selfish. So, I haven't done anything. I've done nothing wrong. It's always been like that. I do nothing wrong, but put up with it so much. That's what irritates me. It makes me sleepless. Yes, it's all their fault. Okay, this is Sophie going Joker mode. Will you go back to your world, Sophie? Lullaby, you'll grant my wishes, right? What do you want? Don't you know? Sing me a lullaby now, like you sang in the human world. Make all that stuff true, is that it? Like actually get the school bully executed. The Tooth Fairy's mad. You are stopped at work, he says. I'm gonna need to put a team together. No, she didn't even need the team. She just needs a limb rod. Just ignore that washed up fairy. Who is this? Is this Sandman's real form? Do you want to see this view too? It's really quite beautiful. Ultra Sophie? Oh yeah, it might be like Sophie's fairy form. The spirit of vengeance. All those selfish fools sleeping with such idiotic faces, and they'll never wake up for all eternity. Okay. I guess she decided for a new style. It feels truly wonderful. Watching them makes my heart bound. Well, like, she's like an evil queen now. From a fairy tale. Lullaby, the songs you sang wouldn't put me to sleep. Take revenge, I have to do it myself. Yes, this is revenge. Revenge on those who took sleep from me. Yeah, like a 15-year-old becoming a spirit of vengeance. Yeah, that is fucked. Like human, would be fucked. Why haven't you vanished, Lullaby? The Sandman's gone. I can't disappear until you sleep. Fool, I'll never sleep, and the night will never end. You grant my wishes, yes, I won't sleep anymore. The dawn will never come. Just edgy forever. No one will get in my way. I'll live forever in this world of night. But this is cool art. When did this game release? 2015, I think. Like, style-wise, this game's a little bit newer than they would seem. Nobody will get in my way of sitting on the stool and looking at the Stelaco quietly. Yeah, and just Aintus laughing at the sleeping people. Like, is it really so entertaining? But I thought too that this whole series would be from like 2000s because of the themes and style, but no, they're a bit newer than that. But these are not made for any trends, these are made as expression. In place of that imbecile Sandman whose love of humans killed him. Queen of the Night. And yeah, this is a remaster of an earlier game, that is true. Black dress for impression? Yeah, well, who was he impressing? Or maybe Sandman just had the dress in a closet somewhere. Was the purple of the skin stylistic or was she turning purple? I think like purple skin fits the evil fairy queen of the night. And then Sleeping Sand. Throwing sand into somebody's face is close to the ultimate expression of disrespect. But he just sleeps. Good night, Sandman. Yeah, right in the eyes. Exactly. You don't have to put up with it anymore. Take a nice rest. Guy sandbagging? Oh, that's called sleeping. Everybody sandbag the ground. Sophie, you would Sandman sleep? This guy every time with the same comment. I couldn't kill him. He put up with so much for humans. He just wanted to sleep. How long will he sleep? Who knows? He was up for centuries straight. Maybe he'll sleep for centuries too. I see. What is it, Sophie? Get some new lines? Yeah. Every timeline this guy says the same things. Maybe it was all that effort. But I feel really sleepy now. Sophie. It's no good. I'm just too sleepy. If I fall asleep now, if I can't wake everyone up, will all the humans die in their sleep? No, they won't die. Time will stop for them. They'll just keep sleeping. That's good. It's not that different. If I can wake up, I won't just put up with the bad things. I'll get back at Regan, and I'll tell Anne a thing or two, and Papa, I'll apologize to him. I think he has his blame too. And also, I'll try to be friends with David. I'm sad I never even told him, but now we can be friends. Just want to have fun with him. Does anyone outside of anime call that Papa? Maybe in other cartoons, but not much outside that. I wonder if David thinks of me as his friend. Of course, you should know know best how nice he is. So David is a nice guy and friend-zoned, but okay, this is definitely best for both of them. There's so much I wanted to do. I want to think about tomorrow, but I'm too sleepy to stay up. Oh, is this her mother? That is kind of sweet. Estrangement 3 is called Gentleman. Oh, that's a true horror. Quiet, dear. Not another word. There's nothing to worry about. You don't have to fear any monsters in the closet. I'll be right here. Did you say your prayers before bed? But I haven't heard you say it yet. Sophie, say it for me. Put her to sleep? Yeah, maybe Sophie still has some extra powder left. Or sand. Okay. Good night, Mama. I was about to say that this doesn't look like a comfy place to sleep, but I didn't want to in the moment. Because the good endings of these games are... They land for me. I think these are actually well-written emotional endings. And I think making you feel just a little bit of something is maybe the most important thing a story should strive for. Oh, he's already awake. He just did a power nap. Putting Sophie straight to the trash can. Oh. And back to duty. So now he can stop time, sleep for a couple of hours, and then unstop time. Like, doesn't he have all it figured out now? Like, that should work for the next centuries. Yeah, like, there is not a hint of, like, irony in the story. They are really earnest. And it does make them likable. And I think these stories are also like a good example of how cliches are being like pretty obvious isn't really bad. Like, that's not an actual problem of the story. Cliches are used a lot for a reason. I think the biggest problem for a story like this, if it completely fails to connect, and using some overused cliches it's much less worse than that. Opened YouTube and Twilight Princess HC changes video popped up. Oh, okay. So that's what influencer means. I can influence people's Google results. Am I back? Was it all a dream? It's time for school. Could have put on my uniform. You work for them? If I had some like Google money behind me, I could pay big follows. Papa, weren't you staying at work? Morning, Sophie. I was working, but I fell asleep. I just got back now. Wait, Sophie, is there something you want to tell me? What? Your testing phase? Yeah, maybe I'm part of some, you know, mind control scheme that I'm even not aware of myself. And yeah, it is crazy. You could even say mad that TP has a magic bar in the back of the cover. I did notice that. What was that call from the school about? I've never gotten a call from Sister Mary before. What in the world happened? You didn't do something bad, did you? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Listen, Sophie, I said I don't know. I didn't do anything wrong. Why did you get called? Just think about it, but not like you would know. Is this character growth for Sophie? That's right, you wouldn't know, because you never pay attention to me. Just work, work, work. Never spending time with me. Oh, it is. She is standing for herself and not just putting up with it. When was the last time we ate together? When did you last say good night or good morning? You have never even done that for me. I'm not a good kid, because my selfishness made you push yourself again. Conflicted. Oh, there she comes. Oh no, that's not good. Sophie, your hair's all red. Did you hit your head? Are you bleeding? Alright, that's just a regular color. Silly me. Is your house built on a cliff or what, Regan? Huh? Just look at that hair. It's like you got into a tornado with the tornado won. Okay, Sophie went for an adventure to fairy world to learn the skill of sick burns. And they are still pretty weak. But if you live on a windy cliff, that might explain a few things. Like what a blowhard you are. Oh, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. What are you guys laughing at? Hey, what's gotten into you? What's got into you? I'm the only one you can ever show off in front of. You have always been Regan, the blubbering crybaby. You? Hey, stop it, you too. Wait, was it Sophie with her? What's all this about? My word, what happened here? Miss Grundler, Miss Blomberg, you are coming to my room this instant. You first, Miss Grundler. I quit being your sandbag. If you make fun of me, I'll pay it back 100-fold. And nobody's making fun of my mom's red hair. Yeah, Mr. Blumpkin is trouble now. I mean, Miss Blumpkin. I decided to fix my own problems. I'll do what I can do about the things I don't like. How about you do the same? If you swear to never bully me again, I'll gladly talk it out with you. Like old times. And mic drop. I guess it's kind of well written that she grew in a way that's still very fitting for a 15-year-old. Sophie's so cool as my friend now. I guess you're a little bit cooler now. Why did you do that? That's so mean to Regan. Oh, here's a traitor. Does it matter to you, Anne? I'm the one being teased. I do care, Sophie. Then why did you only ever watch? You said you were worried, and you just stayed quiet. You were just glad it meant that you wouldn't get, be a target, weren't you? No, I wanted to help, but... Liar, just tell the truth. Say you were too scared. Sophie? I'm sorry, I was the one who told you that. That I was fine, so you shouldn't worry. Okay, fighting you for yourself, combined with introspection, is I think the right route. I really did want someone to help, but I put up with it so you wouldn't worry. I thought you might not be my friend. So I was the liar. But I'm not doing that anymore. I won't let Regan get the better of me. I'll send her insults back and answer if she picks up a fight. You might not like that, but if it's okay with you, I'd like us to stay friends. Walking away right after that might not be the best choice, but it was kind of good, I think. I'm disappointed in you, Miss Grundler. A scuffle in the middle of the classroom? As a young lady, you should be ashamed. While I don't know what happened myself, such violent behavior is so unbefitting of you. It's like what a little kid would do. Do you remember that passage from Job at my sermon? Enduring suffering heightens our merit. Hardship is no reason to use force. I'm no saint. I think I said this at the first session, but I'm going to say it again. Like, the book of Job, I think it gives you an absolutely terrible lesson for life. It's really not a good way to handle setbacks. In my opinion. And why is that? Yeah, I'm no saint is a pretty toony comment about it. And I think she's not even literal toony. I think she's more like Chu-sun, like 3rd grade of middle school. I can just grin and bear it, but does it mean I'll be repaid? Great merit. Am I really supposed to just put up with all my hardships for that? Not even. Screw putting up with bad things to be called a saint. I don't want to be a saint. I just want to be a human. It's far more important to be able to sleep at night, to do everything I can day by day, and to sleep looking forward to tomorrow. Are you talking back at me, Miss Gruntle? Do you think it right to childlessly do as you please? Do you think God would approve? And why can't you be a child? And what if the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these? That is actually a good, like a Christian argument to it. You don't have red hair, so I'm not even listening. Is Sophie all about like red hair supremacy now? Do not raise such quibbles with me. What I am saying is your attitude is... I don't mind if God doesn't care for me. Because ever since I was little, I know I've had someone watching over me. I will be telling your father about this. He may be busy with work, but this I cannot overlook. I'm going to have a long talk with him. Do what you will, sister, but he won't be available today. I have important business with him. Miss Gruntle. Okay, Daddy's gonna hear it next. Papa, did you not go to work? I took the day off. Oh, he might actually be like the adult here, which he should be. Sophie. I'm sorry for not realizing how you felt. I thought you hated me. You are in high school now and I want to be close, but I thought you'd be annoyed. Just cut her allowance. That would work too. I'm busy at work, true, but I convinced myself if I just kept working, you could be happy, but I guess I was misguided. This is a very Japanese feeling theme in a game taking place in America. I didn't know how lonely you felt. I'm truly sorry, Sophie. Although this probably exists anywhere in the world. Can you forgive your papa? I don't even know what intonation to say papa in because it feels so artificial. I'll be praying for the day I can. Sophie. I'm sorry for the awful things I did. I love you, Papa. I was scared to sleep in an empty house. I worried over things that were hiding in the closet, like I was a little kid. I don't want to be alone. Papa, stay with me. Of course, Sophie. You're my precious daughter. Today's the end of a long cold war between us. That's a weird way to put it. How about we go out for something to eat, Sophie? Sorry, Papa, hold that thought. There's somewhere else I want to go. And now she's gonna go execute Regan. Oh, jeez. What did you do? I fell asleep watching TV at your place, so my neck's really sore. No wonder your neck looked crooked. I get it. David. Hey, Sophie, long time no see. Oh, right, I should introduce you. This is Shirley, my fiancée. What a reference, guys. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I clapped. Nice to meet you, Sophie. I've heard about you from David. Hi, Shirley. Nice to meet you too. You seem pretty happy. Something good happened? Well, there's a lot I want to talk about. A lot happened, and a lot changed. With Anne, Regan, Papa. And also, the Sandman. Sandman? Feels like I've heard of that. Was it? He's a fairy, David. A sleeping fairy. He uses his sand to put people to sleep. Well, that sounds like lots of fun, Sophie. Oh, surely think Sophie's an idiot. We are going out to dinner, so do you want to come? You can tell me all about it. Wasn't Shirley a therapist? So I guess she takes what like a teenager would say pretty seriously. Sure, let's go. And Shinga finally smile. Even do the victory thing. Like Mario. So she's now a real video game hero. And he keeps watching. Oh, he was watching is the implication. So ends the tale of the Sandman. Made up? Of course it isn't. You remember it, don't you? Yeah, that doesn't make it real. Though you were asleep, you remember a night that felt like eternity. Yeah, I was walking those rooms back and forth and not finding what to hit with the stick. That night was the night you slept, while the Sandman stopped time. Now close your little eyes. I'll tell you another story tomorrow. Good night, my little dear. How does Dad know? Happy end 1. I think there's only one happy end, but it's still numbered. Oh, we're getting more distorted guitar. Happy end 2 is hooking up with David. I don't think that's gonna be a long-term happy end. Yeah, we are getting more butt rock here. I appreciate the choice of making this a genre of this game, but I don't really understand it. But maybe those are best creative choices. They are called Metal Background Music and Metal Background Music 3. From free instrumental background music. Yeah, that is exactly what they sound like. Yeah, I fully respect it now. All of my questions are gone. Only respect is left. Oh, VG person special thanking himself at the credits. But at least he's not the author along with Uri. Just the right length for the song. Oh no, it's the thing here that I could replay the game and get one different thing. Congratulations on beating the Sandman. Brother Armund, am I a religious figure now? Thank you for playing. To those who also play the Crooked Man, you have my additional thanks. Oh, I gained those too. This game differed in every way from its predecessor. Apologies to those who were expecting a TCM-like story, but I've been planning this since the last game. I'm very glad to have finished it. So this is made as possible, different as possible on purpose. Of course it is. That doesn't even need to be said. The Something Man series currently has 4 games in it. The story and mood differ depending on the man, so I hope people will try the other entries. I hope they are as different from each other. Again, congratulations and thank you for playing. At Ubisoft, they don't have that philosophy. I heard their next big release is a remake of Assassin's Creed 4, which is even less of a new game than what they usually put out. The bet leads to bonus scenario, where you can see the story from different perspective. beat it to get some extras such as character bios. It should take an hour to go through. Recommended to those who want all the plot. Why not 3? Because 3 sucks. 2 already has a remake that looks really ugly. Yeah, there's an hour more, but I can't play that tonight. But I'll play it at some point, soon. Because I do want to see the different perspectives. That sounds much more interesting than the previous game. But it's just like play this whole thing again, and then you get something extra at the end. I still don't know what that is. Pretty good idea to put you as the short-lived wisp here too. Kind of fitting. But for now, that is the Sandman. The good ending was much longer than the others, obviously. And I think it was pretty well written in the way that Sophie kind of still acted as a teenager, but as one who was on the brink of maturing. It was much better than writing her as like completely perfect human being after like one long dream. That would have been the like boring choice. Now she was really kept as a human, even in the ending. And it really was her father, who is the actual adult, who realized the most, I would say. Maybe not the most, but he also realized something important. So, yeah, like, really well written ending once again, just like in Crooked Man. I think I'm gonna leave the Boogeyman, and whoever the last man is, for next Halloween season, because even October 2 is coming to an end. And I think it's just gonna be nice if I leave this a seasonal thing. But I'm definitely gonna play the rest of the series next year. And I'm gonna play the bonus chapter of this at some point soon. I don't know yet when. Yeah, like there's a genre of weird horse photos. And the most usual one is like taking a photo from behind their head. And their eyes seem really big. But this is like from in front of the head, which is a different kind of strange. Yeah, from the Strange Horse series. It looks a bit like a Borzoi dog to me. That they're also famous for their noses. But hey, that is all tonight. There was just enough time to get all the in-game endings. Just the bonus chapters left. And tomorrow I'm gonna play a game I haven't played in a while. That's indefinitely going on series on my stream. Which is Yumeniki 2, Yumetsuki. I don't think I'm ever gonna finish the game, but I'm gonna play some more of it. Every time I start up the game, it has more content than before. Like, the game grows more than I can play in a single session. So, yeah, that's what's making it feel unending. And hopefully there's more Strange Man series at some point. Or even more new games from Uri. You met chunky too. It's a chunky game, yeah. But hey, thank you once more for watching. Good night. Don't become the Queen of Evil. And sleep instead. Bye bye.